What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be talking about how to run a dig route versus an inside shade press DB, or kind of a DB in this catch technique. So I hope this video gives you guys some value, teaches you a few new things on just how to run a dig route, how you guys can really get some separation on the goal line, and how you can manipulate a DB and understand his responsibilities, guys. But also, if you're a wide receiver, fellas, and you guys want to be able to improve your route running in 10 days, and you guys want to learn 20 new press release techniques that you can use off the line with specific drills to work on those, check out that very first link in the description for our route running Bible. What this is a buy one, get one free value. So you would get our how to improve your route running in 10 days training program. It's a 10-day step-by-step schedule with specific reps, sets, and all the above to help your route running improve. We give you all the specific drills you need to do. And then we also give you a 49-minute long video on 20 different press releases, when to use each press release, and then drills to work on each one. So I hope you guys could check that out. Very first link in the description, 2 for the price of 1. Let's get started. So when we got an inside shade DB, right? I cannot force the inside release. We've talked about that a bunch of times on this channel. Let's watch this clip full speed, then we'll break it down. So A.J. Brown does a great job of attacking that DB's leverage, getting back over the top, and then obviously accelerating up and running this dig route. So let's talk about the whole reason why, right? So DB's inside shade. A lot of people will think, oh, because it's catch technique right here where this DB's giving us a little bit of ground. We got about like 1 to 2 yards. I could just take the inside release and go run it off. Now, the thing about that is you got to treat one-on-ones like it's an actual game live scenario. Yeah, A.J. Brown could just take this negative release, go run up here and go run, because the spacing of the play doesn't matter because there's nobody else out on the field. But in one-on-ones, you got to treat it like an actual game, because one-on-ones are to get you better. It's not to get the flashy play. It's not to get the flashy play to put on your Instagram. It's not about that. It's about getting better. Same with 7-on-7. So you have to treat it that way. So if he's inside shade, he doesn't want to give up the inside. So when I come off here, I attack his leverage, because let's say I attack his leverage and let's say he does stay square, then yeah, I could take the inside release, no problem. But when I attack that leverage, when I square him up, I give this kind of almost squirt release where I attack him, try to stem him to the inside, and he keeps his leverage. I don't want to force anything, because look at all this ground I got back to the outside. So I want to set him up. I want to square him up. I give him a move, and then I want to burst back up to the outside. Like I said, you got to be able to get separation on any kind of route, inside breaking or outside breaking, with an outside release or an inside release. So this play works really well because A.J. Brown does a great job of swatting the hands of the DB. If I get him to shift to the inside, I know to take that outside release, I just got to beat that outside hand, right? The whole point of a jam from a DB is to screw up timing with the quarterback, right? And if he screws up timing with the quarterback, he did his job. But if I can get those hands off of him and I could work to restack without him having hands on me, this should be easy money. Every single receiver, no matter what level it is, should be able to get separation if they're able to restack without a DB getting hands on him, especially down in the goal line, right? So he kind of works this like almost like rocker step at the top off of these like choppier steps. But you see how he gives that almost like hip throw to the outside, right? Because where's a DB supposed to be watching? You guys got to understand this. It's not about just throwing a little head and shoulder fake. A DB's watching your hips. The hips are, they're told that the hips won't lie to them, right? The hips are going to take this guy wherever he needs to go, right? But if I could throw my hip in the opposite direction, almost like a crossover in basketball, like he's holding the basketball right here, I throw to the outside, that's going to get this DB to just hesitate. If I could just get him to stop his feet, shift that weight to the outside, I can get a lot of separation. So you got to understand, fellas, that when that DB's inside shade, don't force it. If you need to take the outside release, that's fine. Just make sure that we combat those hands. We work the best we can to restack, and then I give him that move at the top of the break. You've got to always have a plan. So let's say this is his plan initially off the line, right? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe this wasn't necessarily his plan. Maybe he wanted to take an inside release, but this DB really kept the inside shade well. So fine, I got a plan for it to take the outside. But now let's say he wanted to restack. Let's say this DB played it pretty well, right? Like let's say we got him off here and this DB's hip to hip with this guy. He's up here with A.J. Brown. What's something that you guys could do? You guys always got to be thinking like this as a wide receiver, not on the field, but in practice and film study. You got to always be prepared for it. So when you're on the field, it's automated. It's just a reflex, because A.J. Brown, I'm telling you right now, he ain't thinking about any of this. This is just an instinct for him because he's done it so many damn times. If he's playing this thing well, I work a throw-by technique, right? If you have an outside release with an inside shade DB, you're either going to do one of two things: work to restack, give a move, and then go, or you're going to throw him by on the back of his hip, back of his shoulder, then slip back underneath. So we got to make sure that we have a plan off the line, fellas, and we got to have a reactionary plan for what that DB does to me. So let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job attacking the leverage, understanding that he's going to honor that inside shade, and then work into the outside release to be able to get separation. That's a great route there by A.J. Brown. Great job accelerating out of the break as well. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I always appreciate the feedback. Helps me make new ideas for this page, so I appreciate that. And again, fellas, NFL is our route running Bible. Buy one, get one free value. How to improve your route running in 10 days, 10-day route running schedule with drills, sets and reps, rest periods, all the above, and then 20 different press releases, when to use it, and specific drills to work on each one. Hope you guys could check that out. Very first link in the description. I'll see you guys next time.